Good afternoon. My name is Leroy Hood Sr., 59-year-old in the MAT program at the University of Arkansas, EDF, D5043. Instructor is Dr. Gazar, and this is June 16, 2018. My basic presentation is on the pedometer. I have been using it for the past 4 years, and I'll tell you at the end of the presentation how I became a pedometer user. But let's start out with what is a pedometer. A pedometer is a printable device that measures a person's physical activity level throughout the day. Pedometers are affordable, they are reliable, and can be used as a motivational tool. They are designed to be worn at the waist, but also can be worn in other locations, such as the arm and the ankle. I wear mine 20 on the arm when I'm doing my walking. It's best that it be used in the same location regularly to get a consistent tracking of the functional activity. It is also available for both children and adults. Purpose of the pedometer, and also why should be used a pedometer. A pedometer is an accessory that will allow you to measure your physical activity when walking. It will help an individual find out the number of steps that you make during each fitness walking session, as well as the distance covered, time spent, and even the number of calories that are burnt. How does it work? A pedometer is a very user-friendly measurement instrument, like a quick calibration process to measure your stride length. And this is really done on an individual basis. Every individual has their own specific calibration setting. The pedometer uses a sensor that reacts to each impulse caused by your movement. The tracking goal for a pedometer. The general goal recommendation is about 10,000 steps per day. That's a lot of walking that we take for granted, which may not be the ideal goal for the individual beginning a physical activity program, or for individual with disability, or even for someone that has a mobility impairment. Everybody don't have the same steps or the same goal. You start by attaching the pedometer in the morning and wear it all day. At the end of the day, record the step, the movement, and repeat the process for a 1 week time. Give yourself a gauge. At the end of the week, calculate an average of the person's daily step movement again, and then identify a starting goal for your physical activity. A log for tracking daily step movement can be recorded in a variety of ways. Measuring and bringing aware of one's physical activity, intensity level, how hard one work is working, is important while weighing a pedometer. Checking the heart rate by using a rate or perceived exertion table to determine a person's workload. Remember, if you have any physical enablement or any medical condition, you want to make sure that you stay on top of that, and so you don't want to overexert yourself or do too much. The rating or perceived exertion of the RPE is a scale for how hard a person feel they are working while exercising, which range from 6 to 20. You start off at 6, and 7 is kind of like a light load, and then it gradually increase. The more you do it, the more you can increase. But each range or each step, it tells you the intensity level, and usually they have a scale. You use the scale to monitor how he or she feels while exercising, with a general goal of 12 to 13. Then you easily realize that's kind of right there in the middle. 20 being the highest, and 6 being the lowest. The summary: in recent years, physical fitness has become a global health concern for so many people that are look for ways to exercise or fit exercise into their daily routine. I told you at the beginning of the recording, I've been wearing a pedometer for 4 years, and the reason why I was diagnosed with diabetes, type 2 diabetes, about 4 years ago at the tender age of 55. I had to retire because of health problems, and started on exercise diet, nutrition diet. I was just all messed up. But I wanted to get myself together, so I started a walking exercise at the advice of my primary care physician. And once I got my nutrition down, the right food diet down, and then the health part, the exercise part came along, I was introduced to the pedometer, and I found out it to be a great tool. To monitor, it gives me a gauge or my daily walking exercise. I am enjoying it. My diabetes is down. My A1C is back down to normal. But for fitness, I continue my walking exercise because I want to be accountable to myself. It's a powerful motivator when you can encourage yourself to do what you need to do to maintain the proper health. And the pedometers are using tool. It's a great way to make myself accountable. I have a daily log that I keep, and then a daily log that goes into a weekly log, and monitor my progress, and even my digress if I have to follow up. I am a whole lot further up the road now than when I began, because it provides accurate data of everyday walking activity. There was a journal put out in 2007. In fact, it did a summary of 26 studies by the Stanford research publisher in the Survival of the American Medical Association. And they found that the pedometer user, those that use the pedometer, there is a 27% increase in the overall physical activity. And I certainly can attest to that. Like I said earlier, I'm way a whole lot further up the road than I used to be, and this is a great physical education technology tool that has enhanced my uh, uh, physical ability. And I just want to share it with the group and all that. It's a great PE tool, and thank you so much. Keep me in your prayer. Thank you.